You're welcome once again. Here is a live market. I will quickly be looking at the live market on this particular pair. This is AUD USD chart. This is AUD USD 4 hours chart. I will quickly be telling you exactly how we should be looking at this market. So let's get started here. Remember to always subscribe to our YouTube channel so that whenever we have a live video or educational video like this, you can always be able to get it firsthand. So you're welcome. So on this particular chart, you can see that the market started to hold sideways from here. It started from this point, started to hold sideways support. It started to hold like that. Then what do you know? The market push higher like that, to this point. Then it started to hold sideways again. So when the markets get to this point and it started to pull back, this area now becomes a resistance. So the market pulled back all the way to this point. Remember, it didn't get down to where it started from initially, to that area. It started to hold above. This holding above is what we call a higher low like that, because it couldn't pull back. If the market were to pull back, come down all the way like that, then we'll say maybe this market is still in a range, just like what happened here. Look at this market here, right there. The market from this area like that goes up. It couldn't hold anywhere above. It come down again 100% to where it started from. Then it goes higher again to the same area. Then it started to come down again like that. So in this stage, the market was in a range here like that. You can see that. Let's look at that. You can see that one touch, two touch, three touch, four touch. That is in a range. At this point in time, the market is currently in a range. So the market now started to pull back here. It hold just a little bit above. It didn't get down to give us touch 5. Is stepping up, holding above. Then now to this point, market push up again. Then it started to hold sideways like that. So at this point, it pushed down it pushed down to this stage. It started to range above these buyers that make a push higher. So up until this stage, look at that. To this stage, the market keep going higher like that. The market keep going higher like that. It keep holding above. At this stage, it go up again. It try to break this area. Then it come down like that. But what do you know? It didn't come down crashing down to where it started from. Then with this, what you have right here, this is what we call a faker. This is a fake here. This a little probe above and then comes down again. So it probe above, then it come down again. But what do you know? It didn't come down to where it all started from. Then the market proceed to push higher again. So at this point in time, we now have what we call a buyer's territory. So from this very area now, from this area, everything above is for this buyer. Down from this area, then the market gets to this point. Now the market get to this point using this place as a resistance. Then it pull back to what you call about 40% of this entire move that started from here like that. Then what do you see? The market pull back about 40%. If you draw your Fibonacci from here to this place, if you put up a Fibonacci here, you can see that this is just about 40%, and from this 40% area the market take a turn again and try to test this resistance. And what do you see? Again, the market couldn't break to give us a higher high. Now this market is turning around again and it started to come down again. So all this market now, we want to, our buyers, our objective on this chart is still for this market to go long, is still for a buy. You want to allow this market to give you a pullback, allow the sellers to die out, then look for another opportunity to sell. What am I looking at on this chart now? I'm looking at this chart to say, okay, now the market break above this resistance, this area, it break above this area, here. The market break above this area here, then it go all the way like that, then it pulls back 40%, then it's try to go again. Now ask yourself, the question is, why, when he tried to go again from this 40% area, why didn't he make a new high? It's telling you that this market is probably not having enough buyers. It's telling you that this buy that is pushing from here, that couldn't make a new record of a higher high, is not enough. It's probably looking forward to have more sellers. And remember that for you to make a buy in the market, you need sellers to come in. You need the sellers to buy from. The market just don't go and keep going and going and going. We need to have constant seller to do a buy. We need to have constant buyers to do a sell. So in this stage, I will not be surprised if this market go below this area, then probably come down like that to anywhere around this support area now, then making a U-turn again before it start to push to go for a higher high. So in a nutshell, I'm telling you that I will be standing by to see in the coming days or weeks to see how this market is going to come down. Then we will be watching the momentum of the sellers to see if the buyers will still be here to come back, or will it be a turnaround in the market. So I will be telling you or teaching you how to understand the momentum of the buyers and sellers in the upcoming videos. But in this case, I will still be looking forward. My objectives on this pair is still for a buy. So if the sellers come in to anywhere around this support area, any price action that is telling me that this market is still ready to go long will be a good opportunity to buy. And even if you are taking a buy from anywhere around this zone now, then your target will be, the first target will be at least the previous high, which is at this area. So if you are having a price action somewhere around this area, then your stop loss just below like that, then you're having your target all the way to this area. That is giving you about a 4 to 5 reward to one risk, which is the way and the proper way to trade. You know, a good risk reward will always keep your account balance afloat in the market. So this is what I'm looking at on this chart. Stay tuned and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.